You ain't
To
just
the
go.
stove.
You on your phone, ain't it?
Hell no.
Oh, well, you
Nigga
could
want
have started on
to
your.
start that bitch as soon as the nigga say I could have went to the store.
You could
Oh,
have
I ain't
started
know.
off on your phone and then transitioned over, bro.
I ain't even know, Puro.
Y'all got to stop acknowledging when we go live, bro.
Niggas say stop acknowledging.
Yeah, bro. They niggas like, oh shit, the camera on. Stupid ass.
I don't think niggas did that though. I think I said he waited to go live, so I said I could have went to the store.
I think that's what he referring to.
That's exactly
That's not the same. That ain't like, oh shit, nigga, we live. Oh man, that's not the
same shit yesterday. I was listening to
tell
that. I was
this
like, I ain't getting caught.
This nigga didn't say. He didn't say bang, 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 not once, Slim.
Nah, you right.
Bang, bang, bang.
KTL and Fireworks did some weird shit. Talking about, I ain't finna talk. No, I don't want to get caught. They started doing that shit.
What that mean?
Nigga, I just stay silent like I always
they
do
was finna
during
say
the intro. You feel me?
some wild shit, and they
No, we weren't. No, we weren't. And stop trying to stir
Ruth
the pot.
said he just heard it, man. He just heard it.
I literally just heard it.
Nigga stirring the pot?
What the pot? What's good, man? We back with another episode of the Real Rap Coalition podcast. Today, we came to bring y'all episode brought to you by F-Dub. Before we get into it, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves, man. My name is Showtime Slim. Who else we got in the building?
Yo, Black Rules in EB. What's happening?
Big Lordy Lord, man. Let's go, man.
F-Dub.
What's up, Fireworks?
Damn.
He wants us to call him F-Dub, bro.
What's up, Fireworks?
He made a point of telling us this the other day, man. You disrespecting him right now.
Bro, chill out while I'm speaking to my guy Fireworks, bro.
Okay. You see, he not answering you, bro. I think he gave you the solid treatment. Address him by his real name, man, so he can talk.
What, Works Fire?
Hey, man.
Oh, Mr. Perez.
Today's episode is brought to you by F-Dub, man. So, F-Dub, tell us what we watched and why you picked it.
All right, we are watching 2008.
Yo, this nigga, man.
Hey, chill out, bro.
That nigga responded to me, Russo. Oh, look. Go ahead, F-Dub. I didn't, though, but I didn't.
All right, y'all good?
Yes, sir.
All right, we are watching 2008's The Wrestler. A very, very good film in my opinion, but it most notably put Mickey Rourke back in the spotlight after him taking a small break from acting. Why I chose it, I just felt like, I don't know, it looked interesting. I never really watched it back in the day. I know that it was highly regarded and whatnot, received a couple awards, a couple nominations, Golden Globe shit, feel me? So, The Wrestler.
Do y'all know any other? Like, I only know him from Expendables.
Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2, yeah.
And
that was like this is the same year as that.
Yeah.
Not same year,
no,
but like
no, it's not the same
time period.
Iron Man 1 came out in 2008. Iron Man 2 came out, a couple years after?
Like that.
Yeah, so he was in that, huh?
Yeah, he was also in Sin City, if any of y'all watched that.
I've been meaning to watch that.
Yeah.
Sin City. Is that Bruce Willis now?
Yeah.
That whole like red and shit or something.
Yeah, it's like comic book looking.
Yeah, I ain't never seen it, but I seen it type shit.
Yeah, so I saw that this nigga Mickey Rourke, he was like a
actual boxer. Yeah.
Well, that too, but I'm talking about his acting. Like back in the day, like they said he was like one of them niggas like that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either because I remember when this movie came out and I didn't really watch it because I wasn't really that sold on this character like Mickey Rourke and him. Like I never really been really big about him. Yeah, I never really cared much about him. Like I knew his name and I've had seen like this being promoted and shit back in the day, but I never really cared about watching nothing with him. But they say like in the 80s and shit, like he was one of them niggas. I know he was in the 80s and 90s and shit.
Oh, so you mean like late 80s? That makes
Yeah, when he was younger.
That makes sense. I only know him, and that actually explains why he was in Expendables. Because if you notice, the theme for the casting for Expendables, it's like lit niggas.
The old big name niggas that was washed
they
up
were
now.
lit at one point.
Yeah,
but that makes sense. And
also
I was
like,
actually a fan of his excuse me, his performance in Iron Man 2. I thought he played
he was beating the shit out niggas in that movie.
Nigga
He had the little whip pause.
Nigga slashed a Formula 1 car in half, bro.
That's it.
Nah, he was trying to get Tony Stark the fuck out of that pool.
You almost
that
did.
nigga ass, man.
You almost did.
You must ain't see it. So
no, I ain't seen it.
That nigga was wild. He had like an electrified whip, bro, beating the shit out niggas.
Yeah, 2 of them hoes.
That shit was crazy. But yeah, so I actually only know this nigga from looking like this, but apparently he looked way different before. He had a bunch of like
plastic surgery
yeah, and like you said, he was a boxer and shit. They said this nigga face was deformed at one point.
Okay, that makes sense now. All right. So he used it to literally fix his fucking face.
Yeah, but I think he had some fucked up plastic surgery.
Damn.
I think his shit got fucked up too. So, I mean, salute the bro for being. I don't know if you want to call. I don't know what they call him. Like, I don't know if he's a legend, but whatever he is, like, he's a very seasoned actor. He used to be
seasoned actor. I think that's appropriate.
Yeah, like this movie we're gonna talk about. I think he actually won his first Oscar. From this movie.
An Oscar for this shit?
Yeah, for his performance.
I mean, I think that says it all. You feel me? The nigga, you just said he got an Oscar. Like, yeah, that nigga definitely a legend. For real.
He went that crazy. What came out this year?
Iron Man.
What did he get an Oscar for?
Iron Man. Motherfucker. Batman came out that same year, ain't it? Batman.
Dark Knight. It might have.
I'm saying, ain't it like a category on Oscars, right?
Yeah, they got categories.
So what was the category?
This nigga might not have won an Oscar.
Look it up.
Oh, so you niggas just lied to me.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it. Roots.
No, he got an Oscar, bro. He got an Oscar.
He got it. He won it.
Yeah. He
won
an Oscar.
What was the award? It was like best male actor.
Let me see.
No way.
No, he got it for this movie for best actor.
No fucking way.
Pujols. I'm reading it right now.
What was it for?
Like,
I didn't hear.
That's insane.
Best actor.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Let me check out 2008 movies real fast. I mean, not saying he didn't turn up in this movie. I do think the nigga did a good job in this movie, but god damn, Oscar best actor is it?
So Daniel Day-Lewis in There Will Be Blood, George Clooney and Michael Clayton.
He said ass. Did you watch There Will Be Blood?
I made sure not to watch it.
All right, Johnny Depp and Sweeney Todd. I actually seen that movie. That shit kind of cold. Tommy Lee Jones in the Valley of Ella, I don't know, and Viggo Mortensen.
Viggo Mortensen,
Eastern Provinces.
Okay, I think he deserved it. 2008 is clearly an ass year.
Those were the nominees.
Yeah, he smoked all of them.
The one I'm looking at say nominee and not winner, so I don't know.
Oh, hold on. Well, anyways.
Hell nah. Gran Torino came out in 2008. This shit a fraud.
All right, bro.
Shout out Clint Eastwood.
This shit a fraud.
That don't make you Rourke though. The nigga is
I don't think you can have that much racism in a movie and it get nominated for the Oscar.
I don't believe that at all.
All right, Puels. This nigga did not win the Oscar that year.
Crazy.
He just said he did.
For what category?
Unless I'm reading this wrong.
What category?
My fault. He won Best Actor at a different award show. My fault. Not at all.
For the Oscars, for the Oscars he was nominated, but Sean Penn won for Milk. I ain't never seen Milk.
Oh my god! What?
You saw Milk?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I never seen
the movie, nigga. You just lost your shit.
What the fuck?
Brad Pitt was also nominated for Benjamin Button.
Okay, well that
Benjamin Button lost.
That explains that.
Yeah, lost the Milk.
The Milk shit go crazy like that.
You saw The Visitor before? I remember that name.
Visitor.
I don't know, but
you niggas almost lied to our audience that we don't have. So
that's why we always check, fools.
I wasn't gonna check shit if I didn't say nothing.
Oh, I checked. I said I didn't think.
I was already typing it, brother.
Yeah,
I mean, regardless, the nigga,
Tropic Thunder
like,
came out that year too.
He definitely got his fair share of awards. All right, so like, yeah,
we might have to watch Milk next week, Roots.
I'm good. I am all set.
That nigga battling TYS. I'm not watching that nigga.
That's Milk, bro.
Oh shit. That's the same shit.
All right, man, go ahead, man.
All right, so as the title suggests, The Wrestler. So we find out about this wrestler who was big in the 80s, rose to fame in the 80s, known as Randy the Ram Robinson. So rose to fame in the 80s, and then it cuts to present day. He's currently wrestling on the independent circuit because, you know, his time kind of came and went. He's an aging wrestler, so that's the way he's making money right now, just the independent circuit. And compared to like in today's age of wrestling, you know, if you're not,
bro, get that shit out of here, Slim. What's wrong with you? Get this big nose nigga out of here, bro.
That's the winner, nigga.
Jesus Christ.
That's the fucking winner, Roots.
That nigga got a snorter on him, boy.
Never watching that shit.
That nigga can go through a mile or so.
I'm picking it, nigga. Fuck you.
I mean, I gotta be there.
Picking it because he got a big nose.
All
right, go ahead,
bro. Like you gonna let me rock or what? Like for real?
Damn, nigga, this the podcast. What you got going on?
Nigga.
This nigga tripping.
Damn, bro.
All right, Fireworks. Let's sit here and be quiet while you talk.
Not good, nigga. The fuck. All right, so as I mentioned, he was in the independent circuit, wrestling and putting other wrestlers over, which is a term that means that like he's trying to, you know, get them a little bit of fame, like you know what I mean, that type of shit. You feel me? Like if this was battle rap, I would compare it to like Aver versus like New Jersey Twerk. You know what I mean? It was like kind of like a passing of the torch type shit. You feel me? So we come to find out.
What's happening with you?
Why you say my name like that? What's going on in here, niggas?
That's how Gwitty talk.
Who's that?
All right, so we find out that.
Hold on, y'all. Be quiet while F-Dub talk, man. You heard what he said.
We find out that he visits this strip club because he has some feelings for this stripper named Cassidy. Feel me? And just like Randy the Ram Robinson, she's hella old. You feel me? So she's not really popping like that at that strip club. So boom, he has feelings for her and whatnot. He's telling her about like, you know, all his past experiences from wrestling matches back in the day and whatnot. And yeah, and then we found out later down the line that he does have a daughter that he hasn't talked to in a minute. He had her at a very young age, and then I guess things weren't going his way, and so he left. And he's been a wrestler ever since. But most importantly, he fights in a hardcore match that leaves him really, really, really messed up. And after the match, when he's walking in the dressing room, he collapses, only to find out that he suffered from like some sort of a heart attack, I guess. Received surgery, and his doctor informs him that he shouldn't wrestle anymore because his heart can't take it due to the things that he's been doing while in the independent circuit, such as like getting drugs in his body and steroids and whatnot. So obviously he's kind of forced to retire from wrestling and just do his just do like some sort of like 9-to-5 job, which is like a different type of pace.
We ain't trying to go through like the whole movie at once, brother. Like let's pace it.
I mean, we already there, Roots.
All right, man. So go ahead, man.
All right, man. Time for final thoughts.
Yo, low key, hold up, real quick. I gotta say, man, I said it in the chat too. Yo, what's her name was looking mad good. The chick in the strip club. Yeah. She was looking clean as fuck in this movie. She definitely didn't look 40. She was 48 when she did this movie.
She was what?
She was 40, like 40
in
her 40s. Yeah. I don't think she was 40.
48. That's mad close to 50. Shit.
But like close to 40 maybe. But yeah, she was in her 40s. And also, I think she really she really looks like Eva Longoria, son.
Who is that?
Nah.
Eva Longoria.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Eva, I don't know what she was in,
I
but
be getting
it was
that
just
mixed
like,
up with Eva Mendes.
she was in Desperate Housewives. There you go. Desperate Housewives.
Hey, Luno, so this is the lady that I brought up the other day that I was saying she was considered to play the role that Paula Patton played in Two Guns. Nah. And when I said that, like, niggas was talking crazy, like this lady couldn't be in the movie.
You know why though? Because Paula Patton looks so extra, good.
I agree.
That like I
just she got some sauce on it, bro. Like
I agree with y'all, but also like I think this lady would have been all right in that movie too. I wouldn't have mind seeing her in there.
Should have been all right. It's just that the way Paula Patton was hitting in that movie was like,
bro, come on.
Paula Patton was kind of close to like a sort of like a desperado Selma Hayek low key. Like she was, like it's a little bad thing with attitude. I don't know.
This finance
I just
Googled
right
here,
her.
so I don't know what.
I just Googled Paula Patton and goddamn.
Yeah,
Paula bitch Patton up there with Holly, low key. Bitch.
Not saying I wouldn't order a dance from Marissa Tomei or whatever if I was in that club. I would have definitely. But Paula Patton goated. But nah. What she didn't have in the looks, this chick also made up for with the acting too. Because I thought she was actually a mad good character. I can't even lie.
And shout out to Mickey Rourke for being a true professional while she was giving him a topless dance. You feel me? And then him just delivering his lines and shit. Because I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I would have been too distracted.
Yeah, you're getting a fucking topless dance from a girl.
Fireworks.
I got a wound in my arm.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I get a topless dance and still be talking to the bitch like a regular person. Like I think he did do a good job, but I think that's regular for niggas, right?
Bro, like if you can't maintain the conversation just because
clearly not,
in your face, you might be a weak ass nigga.
I'm not about to be sitting there like, ooh wee.
Or you're not used to seeing titties. Like they titties, bro.
Wow, swing. What am I supposed to say?
Swing is crazy.
Just talk to her, man. Damn, at least raise her up or something. But I mean, he was talking about his war pain. Like, I got a hole in my bicep. I can't breathe too good because I got stabbed here.
I ain't gonna lie. He did like what was considered the cool thing to do, like back then. Is like talk about your fucking scars and shit.
And we kind of did we skip like his first wrestling scene? We just passed through that shit.
Nah, he Fireworks kind of just gave a little explanation like how he was wrestling on the independent scene and shit at the beginning.
Oh,
he didn't talk about it in
we
detail.
Gotta go into like detail about the scenes at least though.
Well, I do like how they introduced it with all like the background noise and the New York or not New York, the newspaper with him in them and shit like that. So so that's from like his prime days of wrestling and shit. So they said like 20 years later. So that was 20 years before in the 80s and shit. When wrestling was like really taking off and shit like that. So and what's crazy is that there's a lot of wrestlers from that time that they end up like this nigga. And I think that's why it's called The Wrestlers, because it's not about any specific person's story. It's about a lot of their stories. It's a lot of them are doing the same shit that he was doing in this, meeting up in post office and shit for signings and shit. And not having that many people come through.
Yeah, and I guess it's humbling because just to say like that nigga was definitely not getting paid for how popular he was, son. No nigga should not have been sleeping in a whip, son.
Yeah, like he wasn't the nigga wasn't signed to like a big ass promotion, like example WWE or whatever. You feel me? The nigga had to make ends meet just doing all these random ass matches like all over the independent circuit.
At the same time, and I wish,
and also he's old. So
KTL was here. They the wrestling niggas. They didn't pull up to the wrestling movie. That's kind of insane. But but I think it speaks to how far wrestling has come since then. Is because even if it wasn't like some big marketing deal and shit like that, it was based off of what you could do based on your own merit, like how you marketed yourself. And we see some people like Hulk Hogan who made it farther because they had that savvy to go into other places of entertainment. And then you have people like, what's his name? Dusty Rhodes, that he's a Hall of Famer, but he ended up passing away where he was doing the same shit. He was in autograph signings where there was only 40 people showing up. And he used to be one of the top wrestlers, so.
That's insane. Because if you compare that shit with hip hop, that shit ain't happening. Like if you was lit, like Ja Rule could probably sell out some shit, right? I'm not even probably. I know he could. Like that shit is insane.
Yeah, bro. You can really be one of the littest niggas and end up doing the same shit this nigga doing in this movie.
I would call this movie, not gonna lie, like The Wrestler's Requiem for a Dream, son. Like this movie is not like a damn like, oh shit goes on, then happy ending, rose tinted goggles, you can look back. Oh, it's had a happy ending movie. Like this is really like watching a nigga go through it, lose it all and shit like that. And he just has to hold that shit, son. And I think that's why like Mickey Rourke's performance was so powerful, son. This nigga was not perfect. He did not get plot armored for anything, bro.
At all. Nigga had zero plot armor. Nigga got coked up and fucked a bitch in the bathroom and ended up losing his relationship with his daughter forever. Like that's crazy.
He probably got the opposite of plot armor, whatever the fuck that is.
Right. Like shit. Yeah. I feel like even in his highest, he was at his lowest, son. Like this nigga never really had any victory. Like they give you like the false hope too, like trying to reconstruct with the daughter and shit like that. I felt good during that part. Not gonna lie, yo. Like he just like laid it bare and shit like that. Looked like they was getting close again and shit. Like I made one mistake. I was
fucking with the fact that he was like enjoying having a regular job. Like it's niggas that I used to work with like that, where they was probably a lit nigga at some point too, but they just enjoy their life having this regular job and they don't need like the attention and shit like that just because they have fun being alive. And I think that was a real dope moment where he like comes to this realization of, you know what, I can do this. Like this is not bad. And he go to call everybody and like, look, I'm done. I'm not trying to put my body on the line no more. I'm fucking retired.
Whatchamacallit too. I gotta say, man, like it's like a fucking brutal ass circus that the wrestlers was going through, yo. That one match,
the hardcore match.
That second match was
the hardcore match, yo.
Nigga.
I didn't even know it was a match at first. It looked like they were just sitting in front of each other on chairs, like having a conversation. It got heated, and then they just started stapling and stabbing. Yeah, like and all this shit started going on. I'm like, dog, like this is different. Like even Extreme Rules I grew up with was, you know, that just meant you could use chairs, tables, you know, sledgehammer. Like that's
you ain't never seen a what's that nigga name? A Mankind match.
Nah.
Big Foley match
or a Terry Funk match.
Nah, bro, they're doing all kind of extra shit, bro. Like that was crazy. Like they niggas had to pick the fucking metal and shit out of them or whatever while that shit was happening. And the way that they went OD with the motherfucking the performance enhancing drugs too. This big ass man titty having ass bald buff nigga, son, came through with a big ass bag full of shit, son.
So that nigga had the shit, boy.
Yeah, nigga had testosterone, motherfucking growth hormone. Nigga had horse tranquilizer. Nigga had sleeping.
That nigga was that shit, was that his first time trying that shit, or that's a regular thing he did?
No, I think I feel like he was a regular about shit. Everything. So I think that's not the
he
first
was on
time.
Steroids.
Even if he wasn't on that shit religiously, I think he knew about it.
So that's what fucked his heart up.
It's possible. What the doctor said, he said that shit you putting in your body is not helping.
Oh yeah, he did say that.
Part of it.
This nigga from the beginning of the movie was kind of fucking up. That night he had to sleep in his car. Nigga took sleeping pills with beer.
Nigga was trying to go to sleep, bro.
Nigga didn't have nothing else to drink though, bro.
That's crazy too.
In his car, we gonna melt some snow.
Nigga had to jump off the top rope. Nigga was feeling that pain and shit. We can barely get up the stairs and shit. He like, I gotta sleep one way, son.
I think what was super fire about this, and again, some wrestling fanatics would be great right now, but there's a thing, and it's usually, even with today, it's usually like super seasoned vet motherfuckers can do this very well, but they call it calling the match in the ring, where there are some people, a lot of people, most people, they rehearse all their shit and it's a script that they go based off of. Whereas a lot of other niggas that are like vets in this shit, where they'll just call that bitch as it's going. Like, all right, boom, you gonna throw me off the rope and we gonna do this, boom, 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 like that. All right, boom, you gonna hit me with an elbow and then like they call it like that in the middle of the match while there's hundreds of people in the fucking audience watching, and that shit look flawless.
All them niggas did that shit. Well, I guess all the professional niggas. That's what I thought. Yeah, I seen the clip of the niggas doing that shit.
It used to be like that way back, like until like it wrestling reached a new height. But those that were around during that time, they can still do that shit and do it like to where it seems it looks perfect.
Like not compared to like I guess now they'll like pre-stage it like behind the scenes type shit before they get into the ring type shit. You feel me? Kind of like how they showed at the beginning of the film with the guys in the locker room. They were like, "Oh yeah, go work the leg, the neck, whatever the hell."
And even still with that, they're just talking through it. They're not like going through the motions or nothing like that. They're like, "All right, we're gonna do this, and this. Boom, match over."
Yeah.
Like I think that was I think they did a real good job of showing the behind the scenes of what the wrestling world is.
Most definitely. I thought that was really really dope.
I don't know if that's like really like. I guess I would need to see like a behind the scenes and get like the mentality, because that stuff, like, it's not surprising because as you go back in history in any sport, it's more of that shit. Even with like bodybuilding too. Like there's steroids and there's like SARMs and stuff like that, testosterone people take nowadays. But back in the days, like in the like 60s and in the 70s and stuff, like niggas were importing like shit they injected like animals with, like from like Russia and Scandinavia and all these different places and shit, and just doing it, son. Like the niggas were taking shit that had no testing, no nothing. Nowadays we know what the stuff does. It's still bad for you, but we kind of have an idea. So as you go back in time, like all these sports, they really just lived like they were immortal. You know what I'm saying? They did the worst shit.
They treated their bodies like machines, bro.
Like ass, like just shit terrible,
with themselves, bro. Like what the fuck? But
you know you need that bread if you're gonna get staple gunned in the chest by another nigga, bro. Like you really need money if you're doing that shit for money, bro. I don't get it. Like the regular job looked amazing compared to that shit.
And that's even still going back to like what motherfuckers in real wrestling do. Yeah, it's scripted, but so boom, there's a match from way back with Randy Orton and Mick Foley. It was the first time they fought, and it was the second time, my bad. And Mick Foley had this shit. He was like one of them guys, like that dude that the Ram was fighting. He was like a I don't want to say parody. What's the word?
Talking about him as a wrestler.
He was like a he was like a German type of nigga. He was a Mick Foley archetype.
He was the cat.
Like Mick Foley, what he would do is like just super dangerous.
Yeah, he was the cat.
Shit.
So that's a thing, or that's his name.
That's a name.
Oh yeah,
his name, right?
So Mick Foley would do like this reckless ass shit, and one of those moments where Randy Orton just says, "Hey, look, I'm a RKO you, but you're gonna reverse it and you're gonna throw me into the nails on the floor," because Mick Foley had spread some nails out on the floor, and he did it, and his reaction on his face is real because he just had like 50 nails going his back, bro. Like that shit is real as fuck. So like them barbed wires cutting them the fuck up and glass all over the fucking place. That shit real as fuck. Like they really got to get stitched the fuck up after that shit. Same thing with the razors of when he was getting ready for the match and he put the razor in his wristband. They used to do that shit. It wasn't no fucking little pills that they would put on their forehead and they would like break open and it's fake blood. No, they was cutting their fucking forehead open to make it look like real, not even make it look so they would bleed. You know what I'm saying?
That's just wild to me, son. And I'm surprised that there was never like a class action lawsuit like against like wrestling federation for like even
they were doing that shit to themselves, bro. Like they wasn't
because they signed a contract, then we can't do a lawsuit.
Yes, that's exactly how that goes. That's how contracts work, you know.
Honestly, I think there should be limits on what we should allow people to sign up for.
True, but free will is a thing.
Yo,
money talks too.
Money talks. So like if I could just like create a contract, right? So somebody signs this, they're gonna get like $1 million a year. All they gotta do is just be like a Jim Crow era slave for me. Like that. I feel like
do that shit.
Niggas there, I'm sure somebody right now, probably a bunch of people are in a contract like that right now.
And I think that's partly what these newer, like less abused, but still, I guess, disgruntled fucking WWE stars are experiencing. Apparently, the problem with them is that they sign a contract for like a duration of time, like several months or like a whole year. So in that space of time, basically they can get called to do however many shows
Whatever
and
the
signings and fucking
whatever
pop-up
the fuck
shows and
Vince or Hunter, whoever the fuck is the head guy, you do what he the fuck say for this duration of time.
yeah, you want that big money payday, but as a result, like you don't get to control your life for like that whole period of time. It's different from these boxer niggas who's just like, when is the fight? All right, and then you get the paper, you know, and it's just one date, son, and every single fight has its own paycheck. Like,
and then like there are motherfuckers that just they travel and then they don't get screen time. So like the locker room is filled up with like motherfuckers that are just there on hand just in case of some shit. So you might sign a contract for 3 years and then get put on the shelf for a year because you had a bad showing. But you still on contract. You still got to go everywhere with these fucking people. You got to hit all the cities and you better fucking be there.
bro, I'm not gonna lie. If I met that nigga's daughter, I'd be like, your dad died because of you.
That's crazy.
All right, man, he fucked up, man. You could have just hear his side of the story. I never want to see you again. You a bitch.
He probably been doing that shit for 18 years.
Probably.
Like he probably was all. This was the fucking 80s, bro. Like they was wilding in the 80s and 90s. Like
was the 80s.
His prime was the 80s. Yeah. Like when he was lit, it was the 80s. So he was probably missing out on mad shit because he was coked out somewhere.
They said that
some prostitute or
like he missed her whole childhood, pretty much.
It's fucked up, bro.
That nigga was right down the street too. That nigga tripping.
Crazy, bro.
He said he was trying to forget about her, like he tried to pretend she didn't exist and shit.
You know, also notice early 2000s movie. One that you could tell is because of how raw their drug use is, and then two is also like how flagrant the implications are about like certain groups of people. One thing that's funny as fuck that I realize is that in a roundabout way, they're kind of just saying, yo, if your daddy's out the picture, son, you might become a lesbian. Like
that's crazy, man, yo. That nigga dead ass. Wow. I think my daughter might be a lesbian. I was like, what?
It's kind of crazy. Yeah. I think my daughter might be a lesbian.
Not only a lesbian, but a lesbian in the interracial relationship.
An interracial lesbian.
Hold on. You think he might have had a problem with that, Pools?
No, I don't think he gave a fuck.
I think he didn't understand. Like, I think he was confused on how it worked. It was so damn foreign to him. Like, I think my daughter's a lesbian.
Hey, also like, comment, and subscribe, please, and thank you. We appreciate it.
Also, what the fuck is the deal with everybody coming to the damn deli in the supermarket trying to get cold cuts and whatever else? The one black nigga that shows up needed chicken. The fuck?
No, that was a female. Crazy. Luno, that was
nobody
a female
else. Even still, nobody else asked for chicken except the nigga. What's up?
Except the nigga, bro.
I don't even remember that shit.
Honestly, yeah, she was like, "Oh, I need an 8-piece chicken or whatever," right? And then
that was so funny the way she said it because it was so realistic.
I was like, "Wow."
But let me say this about that. Bitch. So that first scene where he was like, you know, taking their orders and fixing their food and shit, that was actually a real like situation. Like he improvised that. They was at a real store and he actually was taking the people orders in real life. So that wasn't even like scripted or anything. That and the little backstage shit where the wrestlers was talking to each other, all that shit was like
you talking about when he like cut his hand and shit. That wasn't scripted. No, he really did that shit.
Not that. Before. That was when he cut his hand. It was the second time.
Yeah, like when she was asking for extra. No, that's too much. She really did that shit. Like he really cut his shit right.
Not that time. The first time when he first got that. Like when he first got there and he was doing.
You talking about like when he was talking to the supervisor? Like nigga, I quit. You talking about that time?
That's the second time.
You talking about like when he walked around and was throwing shit everywhere? Like which time?
Yeah, you wilding right now. Shout out Mila 101. Salute to you for pulling up again. But yeah,
salute to you. How do you say your name? Like we can't keep. Is it? Are we saying it right? Mila.
I'll say both of them. I don't know which one it is.
Mila 101.
Is somebody named Mila? It's Mila Kunis, right? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mila.
Is it like that?
It might be.
I guess so.
I think Mila Kunis ain't her name with 2 L's in it.
No one.
Oh shit!
Mila Kunis don't even look human to me.
Mila, bet.
So yeah,
you realize this person they still won't like tell us whether we're right or wrong on the fucking pronunciation.
It don't matter to me. We're gonna say it how we want to anyway. For real, for real. You don't get we appreciate the comment, but you don't get the privilege of saying us saying your name right. You know what I'm saying? If you don't clarify, like
Absolutely.
That's fact. So
yeah.
Shout out
I
Dennis
just wanted
Snyder.
to point that out that there was some improvising going on in this movie as well, so that was cool. Helps keep it like the realism there.
Do you know the scenes, or you mean during the wrestling parts?
Nah, the backstage with the wrestlers and the first time when he first got up there working in the store, like with the taking the orders and shit, that was a real situation. Like they was really at a store, he was really taking real customers' orders and shit.
And they was just
word.
They was just recording it. Like, yeah, they just
the only thing I think that they must have staged was obviously him cutting his finger on the processor, right?
That was real, bro.
Yeah, all that shit was fucked.
Bro, nigga looked at his thumb and said, "Fuck it." That's a hell of a way to quit a job.
Yeah, but
just cut my fucking thumb.
He had a mental breakdown, bro. He had a mental breakdown.
That's because the nigga kept asking him, "Hey man, I know you, bro. I know you, right, bro?"
He did know him,
bro. I know you, bro. That nigga said, "Oh yeah, you, bro, you Randy Ram.
I'm not that guy anymore. I'm not that guy anymore."
Nah, he told him, that's when he snapped. After that shit, he could like
he said, "Man, that's crazy." Like, bro, what the fuck is crazy about it, bitch? I'm working a job. Fuck you.
He said, "Damn it, look what you made me do. I'm out of
here."
That nigga was denying it the whole time though, Roos. He never admitted.
If I seen Randy Orton like working in the Walmart, I'd probably be like, "What the fuck, nigga? What the fuck you doing?" I wouldn't even hold him though. I wouldn't even, because I will understand, so I wouldn't even.
But I don't think this dude was trying to hold
that nigga. Like, bro, what's up? Like,
yeah, I don't think he was trying to hold him.
He was just like, but you know something? When you're like, yo, you look like somebody I know, right? Like here's the thing, like they can look familiar, but if you tell somebody, hey, you look familiar, and they're giving you like a meek, like kind of awkward, like response, like don't push, you know what I'm saying? Like if they're like, oh yeah,
bro, that nigga went through all of his friends, like, oh, you're not this dude, you don't hang out with this dude.
You're not this guy, help me out here, man. Am I getting?
I would have just when he said that softball shot, he played. I would, yeah, bro. I'd be softball, bro. That was all. That's what I would have did.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
She said, I liked how you pronounced it, so I'm not going to say a thing. Cool.
All right, let's go, Mila.
Yeah, I know what that means. Salute to you, Mila.
The fuck?
Wild nigga.
I already know what that means.
Yeah.
Y'all some wild niggas.
Want me to make a meal of her.
Let me ask y'all a question.
Hey,
what did he just say?
You're not gonna repeat that, man. It's all good.
Luno, you good right now?
Going on?
Luno sound like that nigga when he was in the stove cutting his hand.
Yeah.
I'm going back to wrestling.
Hey, was that like some steroid shit though?
What you mean? Him flipping
was that
out
like a steroid rage, or that's just a cut my hand rage?
No,
he was just fed up.
I think
he was just fed up.
I think it was a mixture of him getting fed up and then just him actually just wanting just an out, just an out. To be honest,
I ain't gonna lie, that nigga boss kept holding him, bro, like over and over again.
And that his boss was a weirdo too. The nigga, like, there was a scene where he was like watching porn in his office or whatever. And
he was mad, dude. Walked in. First of all, nigga, you ain't got no doorknob, so what the fuck am I knock for?
What?
You have no doorknob on this door, bro. This door can't even close.
So you ain't gonna knock because he ain't got no doorknob?
Bro, I'm not respecting you. You ain't got a real office. I'm sorry. Like, I came up here to get some hours, bro.
That's the only reason, Roots. That's the only reason, Roots.
Bro, look.
I came up here to get some hours.
If you don't have the luxury of being able to lock the door, why are you doing weird shit behind the door?
I agree with that.
Because it's his office.
I was just going to say that. Like, it's his shit, though.
Yeah, he can do what he wants, Roots.
Yeah, you're a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, that's true. But what
you
gonna do about it?
Hey, before you walk in my office, you knock on the damn door, nigga. That's what that is.
I'm gonna go back there and cut that chicken up, nigga, and put that fucking potato salad in.
I would have fired the fuck out of Roots. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, hold up. What's up with the old lady? Little more, little less.
They stole that from Courage the Cowardly Dog, man. Get out of here.
Wait, what's that? Wait.
I remember that.
Ariel's turned into a little girl.
Yeah, they stole that.
Macaroni.
Too much cheese. Like they stole that cheese.
So let me ask y'all, what do y'all think about we only had a few main characters. Obviously Mickey Rourke's character, Marissa Tomei's character, the stripper lady. Yeah, Aunt May, and then his daughter. I think those are the three main characters throughout this whole movie. What do y'all think about?
I have to look up her because she looked familiar. The daughter looked mad familiar.
Yeah, what y'all think about their
they all
performances?
did good. Literally every last three of them.
I don't really got much an opinion on the daughter like that because she wasn't really in the film for that much. She was just kind of there. But I like how they at least showed her, so that way they showed the dynamic between himself and her.
Oh, this bitch was in Frozen.
You don't think that last scene was powerful when she was like, "Nigga, I don't never want to see you again."
I thought that shit was fire.
I felt that, yeah. But again, she wasn't really in the movie like that for me. So,
bro, she straight up said, "I don't hate you, I don't love you, I just don't give."
She was there for the emotional shit.
Yeah, she got the most emotional shit in the movie. Like that little dance, that daddy-daughter dance was fire. Like
that shit was dope.
The thing is, it's like smart how they did it because
when they was walking together and she
put her arm on her head on his shoulder.
Look, he done got his daughter back, bro. I was happy. I was like, damn, this is fire.
Yeah, that's probably the best part, the most heartwarming part of the movie.
With junkie movies or movies where somebody doing like a vice and they're trying to get over it and fix their family, if things go wrong with the family or the woman or whatever, they're about to hop back into that shit that there was the bullshit from before. So he was fucking up with the girl, like the girl cussed him out, and when his daughter cussed him out, like it makes that sinking feeling in your chest because like, all right, he about to wild out now. Like, and I think it's smart how
he about to right now. He in an uncomfortable place with losing all of these things that he's trying to gain back, and he's like, you know what, fuck it. And he said it perfectly when he was in the middle of the ring. He did that last speech right before they started fighting. He was like, look, y'all are my family. And then even before that, when he was talking to old girl before he walked out, he's like, I get hurt out there, like I don't get hurt in here, like because I'm appreciated here.
That's
I felt that.
I ain't mad at him for that.
Yo, Mickey Rourke
not mad at him for
this wrestler, bro. I don't know this nigga Mickey Rourke. I didn't like. There was niggas commenting on the YouTube on the bootleg version of that movie that they better not take down or I'm shooting shit. And these niggas
right now.
And these niggas, okay. I might be, but YouTube, you're not gonna do shit. Pussy ass Google, fuck y'all niggas. But yeah, the nigga Mickey Rourke, I never seen him in no like actual movie besides this one. And one thing that I felt like when I was watching it, nope.
Okay.
And I feel like this nigga really became this wrestler, bro. Like everything he did was natural. It didn't even seem like he was acting for real. I never felt like he had a single corny moment on the screen. And I also heard that for this movie, he got nominated for I think it was a Oscar or something.
We just talked. We figured that out.
No, but he didn't win it because he lost to Sean Penn, I think.
Yeah, we talked about that.
What was the movie?
Milk.
Slim's gonna put it in the middle of the screen, I'm sure.
Yeah, you're right. I am. There you go.
Nigga lost to Milk?
Bro, he lost to this big nose ass nigga, bro.
Look at him.
Nigga lost.
Look like a fucking musical, bro. Like
what did it look stupid as a bitch?
I said the same shit. I said the
documentary / drama.
Bro,
nah, they got James Franco in there. That'll probably fire.
That is the epitome of fucking politics, bro. That is why nobody.
Who's this nigga on the far left? He looked like important.
You said who?
Far left?
Yeah, he look important.
Oh, in the blue suit?
Yeah.
Is
that Bill Compton?
That is.
I'm gonna call him.
I say Josh Brolin in this hoe too.
Who's that?
That's the nigga that play Cable. Roots. He plays some other shit too. I can't think of it right now.
I don't know. Might be a crazy movie. They got James Franco in like a nigga in a blue suit.
Yeah,
but Emil Hirsch. Is that Emil Hirsch? That's the nigga from I don't know. Is it Emil Hirsch? That's the nigga from the Ain't that the nigga that plays Speed Racer in Girl Next Door?
That's correct.
I've only seen Speed Racer like twice.
No, I looked it up.
From Girl Next Door, the main guy.
Speed Racer, and apparently they were in Lords of Dogtown.
Yeah, he was the one that cut his hair, the bald head guy.
Oh, the fucking
in the Girl Next Door, he was the main one with the girl, Matt.
He is in Speed Racer. You are correct.
Crazy.
Yeah, so he in the movie too. It might be fire pools. I don't know.
But I will say the only person I really care about in that movie, like acting wise, is definitely gonna be James Franco. I don't really care about the other niggas for real. I don't give a fuck about Sean Penn either. Fuck he did. But I think this nigga Mickey Rourke might have got hold because he did a wrestling movie.
He definitely got hold.
Yeah, nah. Brad Pitt was there that year too.
Though.
Benjamin Button was nominated that year too, though.
And lost.
That's kind of crazy. That shit might.
I need to watch that shit. I gotta see it. If I like Benjamin Button better than I like this, then I'll just say like this was a good third place movie. But
we gotta watch Milk, to see like if Milk is fire.
No, then you go watch Milk, nigga.
You might have to watch Milk.
You know I would. What are you talking about? You know I would, Roots.
Nigga gonna want to go watch a dairy product.
Like a nigga who started a milk company.
It's probably about a fucking grocery store or some dumb shit.
Let me go find out what it's about, man.
Yeah, find out what it's about.
Not what we're reviewing right now. Back to the rest.
No, I'm just curious. I'm genuinely curious.
The nigga named Harvey Milk, bro. That's it. His name is Harvey Milk.
That shit lame as hell.
His name is Harvey Milk?
Nigga's name is Mr. Milk. Fuck out of here.
For real, son. Nigga goes to Mexico. Nigga goes to Mexico on vacation. Them niggas say,
"Senor exactly Milk." Why I won.
Nigga go to Senor Milk.
Oh, so it was one of those.
Yeah, that's why I won.
Damn, they was doing that shit back in 2008.
Yeah, Milk and James Franco was doing some shit in there.
Wow.
I think they did the same thing with when
Mickey Rourke lost to progression, bro. It should have been. Look, had it been absolutely clear. Listen, had it been absolutely clear that his daughter was a lesbian, they would have won.
Yeah, but
not in 08. Probably right now.
Button was a colder concept than this.
That's crazy.
Damn, I kind of see why this movie won. I just thought that 2008 was kind of early for those movies to be like winning and shit.
Nah,
I think Brokeback Mountain was before that. I don't know if it won.
But was Brokeback Mountain like a victory for gay
Brokeback Mountain up?
And niggas,
that's the staple.
Continue, like repeating it.
That's the staple of their shit, Luna.
Stop.
Did you watch
You gotta stop it, bro. You gotta stop it, man.
Hey, so R-Truth was in the movie,
bro.
Yeah, this thing is crazy, bro.
Why you a homophobic piece of shit?
He did that all while we was reviewing.
Hey, cool. Shout out to people, bro.
Shout out all my gay niggas, man.
He said your people.
Wait, hold on, man. That don't mean I'm part of these niggas, bro.
He definitely said your people.
Yeah, that's my nigga answer.
Come on, man. Let's keep going with this story, man. We lost all our viewers.
R-Truth was in this movie, bro. I thought that was fire as fuck.
Not only that,
R-Truth was like super lit around that time, and he's just like little tidbit of information. And nigga, R-Truth is like 52 now and still wrestling and doing really fucking good.
Nigga ass.
Not only that, Roots, but there was a whole list of fucking wrestlers in this movie that a majority of y'all remote. Huh? What?
Well, they're from
other
circuits
to read the credits. So who else was? What other wrestlers was in?
Robbie E, Negro Butcher, Nick Burke,
that's your man.
Sabian,
who else?
Nate Hatred, Jay Lethal.
I don't know.
Jay Lethal too.
That's the cop uniform nigga used to.
Oh yeah, that nigga the truth.
Yeah,
Big Boss Man.
Yeah, Big Boss Man.
You sure? Because it don't sound like you too sure.
His name was Rob B.E., bro.
If that's Big Boss Man, that nigga the truth. Arrest these niggas. What
else after Rob B.E., bro?
Arrest these niggas is crazy.
That's what they need to happen to him.
Jay Lethal was in this. I didn't see him in the film, but I guess he was in there somewhere. Jay Lethal. Yeah, a bunch of other names though. But yeah, there's a shit ton of wrestlers in this movie.
I'm gonna just look up the names because I'm like, actually,
hey, fireworks. So, so Mickey Rourke was the first choice to play this character, and like everybody said, like he played this character. But also, the nigga that was also gonna play this character, like when Mickey. He got signed on, and then they dropped the nigga because the niggas with the money ain't want to pay for this nigga to be in the movie, and so they went and got Nicolas Cage, and that nigga is considered for damn near every movie like that we talk about. Like
he's always Nicolas Cage, like the most ass lit nigga. Like so, you just go get Nicolas Cage. That's how they think about that.
That's crazy. He's literally like the bottom of top tier. That's crazy,
nigga.
Yeah, and so I watched.
You think he's fired or something?
No, I don't. I don't.
I watched the video with him, Nicolas Cage, talking about it, and he said the reason he didn't do it was because he read the script and he saw the nigga had the shit with the steroids and shit, and he was saying like he wouldn't have been able to get no body to look like that. So he was like, "Yeah, I'm just finna drop out this shit."
That's self-awareness. Salute to him.
Honestly,
Yeah,
Nicolas Cage could have did this movie. I'm just glad he didn't. That's all. Like I'm not saying he couldn't have made it happen. I think he got the look of like one of these like wrestler niggas. Like, but I heard that Mickey Rourke put on like 20-something pounds, 30 pounds for this movie kind of deal. Maybe niggas
he didn't
didn't
want to
feel
be
like
in the
it for
movie
real.
either, for real. They let him like rewrite a lot of the dialogue and shit, but he didn't want to be in the movie at first either.
Hey, yo, it's a wrestler
Mickey Rourke did it?
named Paul
Nah.
Enormous. Pause.
You said Pete's Enormous?
Nah, his name is Paul Enormous. Like Paul, the letter E, period.
Okay, can we keep going? Like,
all right. Well, anyways,
What's wrong with this?
What the fuck?
And anyways,
All right, bro.
so
The fool said, what's wrong with that?
Nigga can't make his name up. That's what they named him, man.
He literally can make his name up. That's his wrestling name, nigga.
Enormous.
That's his wrestling name?
All the wrestling shit was filmed at real events too, Roots.
Dope.
In front of the live crowds. And you mentioned something a little while ago, and you were saying like the last scene where the nigga was talking and he was like, you know, y'all my family and this is where I belong. Niggas ain't gonna tell me and I'm not gonna be able to wrestle and shit. Yeah. So actually what happened with that scene was that like niggas was like I guess like when he was giving that speech, they was like wilding and just talking crazy and just doing shit at first. And so the director had to tell them niggas like it was important. And so he had to like talk to the crowd to get them niggas to do the cheering and all the shit they did in this movie.
So basically, he had to tell them niggas stop being niggas and shut the fuck up so we can film.
Yeah, I guess they was being dickheads in the crowd, like wrestling fans.
I believe it.
Niggas don't want to hear this nigga. They don't even know. Shoot a fucking scene. Bro. Like
they're fucking
ridiculous. Yeah, you might be right about that, Pooh. They came for a wrestling event.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about this movie, nigga. I'm trying to
all
watch
it is
Cold,
more production than the regular shit that they fucking.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. No, it was like Ring of Honor, like some small.
It was some little small bullshit that they probably was.
I still didn't come here to see this nigga. Where D'Lo Brown at?
Yeah, you right. You
right,
Pooh. You right.
Wow. I see D'Lo Brown paralyze some niggas, man. I'm not.
That nigga Hulk Hogan lied. He lied and was saying like he was supposed to be in this movie, like they wanted him to be in this.
Why he lied?
Nobody watched this.
The director said he did not want that nigga in the movie, man. He said he did not want that
straight out said, man, this nigga lying.
Yes.
He just said Hogan never was considered for that role.
That's crazy.
That nigga Hulk Hogan said he was, man.
That nigga Hulk Hogan, a goofy ass nigga, bro. I feel bad.
They didn't know he was a wild.
That nigga always doing some shit, bro.
That nigga is always doing some shit. He used to be like the nigga that they loved. Like they used to love him.
Hey, he's the wrestler, bro.
And he like he kind of remind me of him. He just ain't like Hulk Hogan, way more lit than this nigga.
That nigga had 3 moves, bro. Nigga's ass.
Them hoes clean though. Like nigga elbow drop you.
Come on, man. He used to do
a leg drop,
bro. Yes,
his finishing move was a leg drop.
Fire.
So regular.
Ass. And it's a walking leg drop too. Like,
but he did some clean shit before he dropped the leg on you, right?
Yeah, Pooh, but there's no way.
Backed up to the rope, leaned on that bitch, took 2 steps, and dropped his leg.
Don't he like kind of shimmy with the?
No, there was no.
Hey, look, it's no way you expect me to believe.
Nigga.
I'm not thinking about no fucking John
There's
Cena.
no way you expect me to believe he knocking niggas out with a leg drop.
I believe it.
Yeah, you.
Look how clean he is, though.
That nigga wore feathers.
Oh. I'm tripping. I'm thinking of Ric Flair, who kind of shimmy.
Look at you.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan, you ass. Get out of here. No, we got a catchphrase. Oh, brother, that's his catchphrase, right?
Listen here, brother.
That's
he said the
substitution for the N word. Y'all ain't know that, right?
Does he say the python?
Oh, they definitely meant
24-inch pythons will wrap around your
24-inch pythons, Pooh.
That's horrible.
That's false.
He talking about his arms.
That's even worse.
Choking nigga out, bro.
Couldn't say that.
24-inch pythons.
Gonna wrap around somebody's neck.
Feet.
Hell yeah.
That nigga tripping, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Hulkamania is coming through, or some shit like that. He's like, "What you gonna do when Hulkamania is coming through?"
You telling me he didn't he have like a slam too? He did.
I don't think
so.
he had no.
I think it's
no
like a regular
like
slam,
that.
though, like a suplex.
Was it like the Hogan Slam or some shit?
Nah, that hoe just a suplex. That shit knock you out.
You just gonna throw his name on a fucking
put his
move
name at the beginning of it.
You can say Hulk smash.
Hold on,
Hogan
is that
kick.
shit called an ankle lock or an angle lock?
Yeah, you're thinking about a whole another wrestler.
Duh,
For
nigga.
Kurt Angle, it was angle, but it was ankle. But they did a play on his name and made it angle up.
I never
funny,
seen
man.
this nigga Hulk Hogan do any high fly jumping, nothing.
He don't do none of that.
He's not that type of
All
wrestler.
you
Dude.
gotta do is tell your brother, and then it's over. You lost.
Hey, he put his ear to the crowd. It's over with.
Yeah, that shit over. Then don't he? What he put his what he do after the ear to the crowd? The leg drop.
Nah, that was his on the way out shit. Like when he'll come in, he'll like hype the crowd up. He'll like put his hand behind his ear, listen to the crowd yell and shit like that.
Yeah, he beat your ass.
Yeah, and then he did the same shit on the way out.
Hey, that nigga Booker T said.
And he used to rip his shirt.
Booker T said, "Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga.
Coming for you, nigga."
Live on the TV, bro.
Yo, that nigga was so shook, bro.
He said, "We coming for you, nigga."
Nigga said, nigga did that shit. He was given the right to improv that one time, son. The nigga ruined that shit.
I don't think he was supposed to do that. Yeah, nah. He wasn't supposed to say that.
Nigga was so comfortable, bro. He must have been like Offset saying nigga a whole bunch before the camera started rolling. He was
he was pissed because like he like really didn't like that nigga. So like he was like speaking from a real place of emotion, like I don't fuck with this nigga. And then it came out like that.
Nigga, he instantly regretted that shit after he said it, though.
Bro, that nigga face, bro, he was like, oh shit, I'm fucking fired. I'm fucking fired.
Nothing happened to him, though.
Oh, no, he said the N-word. That was like great for them. They wanted him to say some racist
shit. Vince McMahon went and said it. Like,
he got it back.
Yeah, got a raise after that.
He got
Vince
him back.
was like, in my office. Booker T.
Nah, that nigga
I heard what you said up there.
I heard what you said up there talking about. What he said? Some shit
he
like
had that do-rag on.
Nah, he said he was talking to John Cena. He was like, "What up, my nigga?"
Like yeah, he did say
One
that.
of the black dude.
Tell me he didn't just say that.
Yeah, that was Booker T right there.
He didn't just say that.
Yeah. Maybe that was a play on that. Like they was playing off Booker T saying
Vince McMahon.
He had a do-rag on.
Played a joke back. That was him getting him back for that same shit.
Yeah, I think that he was bringing the joke back, Pulos. He still said it.
Callback.
That nigga definitely gave him
KTL, it was a callback.
Then they gave him a raise, bro. He was like, I like that. I like when you black people say those things. It's believable. It's believable.
Hey,
really good man, like voice. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I can't replicate the Parkinson's though. I don't got the shakes.
You got the abuse of power shit. You know how to do that too?
Oh nah, I don't know how to treat humans like cattle neither. He got that shit on lock.
Okay.
You know how to hire hookers? Because he did that too.
I
know how to do that.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question then, for just to get back to the movie. So we saw what they did with the daughter and everything, but in the original screenplay, the idea was that the daughter was gonna be I guess on some kind of substance abuse, and she was gonna come find this nigga. She was gonna be in AA and doing the 12-step program shit, and she was gonna come find this nigga and I guess try to like reconcile their relationship, as opposed to how they did it.
I would have changed the movie completely, honestly.
Definitely.
As long as
that's a whole different ending.
That's the opposite. That's the opposite effect.
It doesn't matter if she tries to rekindle with him or he rekindles with her. I think the stakes are higher since he's trying so hard to fix everything from his perspective. So I guess it's stronger that way. But as long as he dies at the end of the movie, both go work.
Yeah, I agree with you, and it's stronger. And I think that if it works the other way around with her being like on substance abuse and shit, I don't think she can do that scene where she's like, fuck you, I don't ever want to talk to you again. Yeah, like that scene doesn't come off like that then. So I definitely feel like it works better with him trying to come after her, and then he fucks up again, and she's like, yeah, fuck you, I'm done with this shit. I think it definitely works better that way.
Yeah, that's interesting that they was gonna do all that.
Pretty fire, man. Is there anything else that we need to talk about though before we get to the final thoughts?
No.
Yes. Yeah, I got something for the ending. So,
Good.
so when he's out there, almost ready to perform, and then he has that exchange with Cassie or whatnot, it was more like well, fuck it, man. I'm going out swinging. You feel me? Like no one else loves me in this world except my fans, and I'm gonna just go out like a G, and that was it, man.
I mean, let
The
me
ending.
stop you right there. To be
Yes,
fair,
sir.
I agree with what he said. However, yeah, I agree that like nobody fuck with him like that. But so let's say the lady pulling up at the end, I mean, she fuck with him now. Maybe it's too little too late. But what do y'all think about that situation that let's say she's here now and now she want to be with the nigga? What do y'all think? Like,
Well,
I
you
think that
said
was
it.
bullshit.
You said it. Too little, too late.
Too late?
Yeah,
She should have
I
been
think
realizing like her like first off she was working at a strip club past her prime for one,
Damn,
and
this
only
nigga here,
and only
nah. Be real. Don't continue. Please
Oh
Nah,
continue.
that
my
ain't real.
Go
god,
ahead.
yeah.
That
Go
nigga
ahead.
hate old
like
bitches.
Yep.
like if you notice if it no and that's not me saying oh like she bad looking or whatever,
Nah,
right? But
don't
like
backpedal, nigga. Keep going. Go ahead.
This nigga wildin'.
Roots, let me
Keep
fucking
going.
talk, dog. Like I'm
Nigga,
not
I'm encouraging
backpedaling.
you. Stop letting these
I'm
bitches
not.
stop
Man,
you.
what's wrong with y'all, man?
Oh my god, man.
Talk to that nigga.
Go ahead, man.
F. Dubbington, nigga. Fuck wrong
If
with
you
you,
don't
nigga.
say it, I'm gonna say it.
All right, my nigga. So first off, like that's not me trying to say, oh, she was like trash looking or whatever, right? It's more like it was a little too late for her to like say, I'm gonna quit the stripping. And bitch, you should have been doing that like a long ass time ago. It's and actually do something
How
better
the hell
for
you
your
gonna tell
kid.
her
You
what
feel
to
me?
do?
For one,
Damn.
That
and
nigga
then
tripping.
two, the nigga was trying to do good in his life. You feel me? He was trying to reconnect with his daughter and then try to find love at the same time. You feel me? Like he legit, he was besides all that crazy shit, he was a good dude. You feel me? So like I don't know why she rejected him early in the film and then last minute when he's literally about to die on his last limb performing for fans. You feel me? Like that.
She
Yeah, a
told
little
niggas
too
I'll
late,
no
tell you.
bro.
I'll
firework.
tell you why, F Dub.
Little too late, man. Little too
Go
late.
ahead, Roots.
I'll tell you why, F Dub. The reason why she thought she was just gonna curve this nigga and try to wait out for something better is because her mind is so fucking stupid that she think that her dating pool is bigger than what it actually is.
Hold on, Roots.
Bitch,
Did we
you
watch
a
two?
stripper.
All right,
Did,
I
Fuck
wasn't.
out of here.
I think we watched two different movies.
This
I
was
was.
your opportunity to
He doing
actually
it.
live
We
life
watched
with
two
a
different
regular
movies,
nigga,
man.
and your dumbass was like, "Oh, I can fuck. I don't want to customers and job and nigga. He not with you because you a stripper. He actually like your goof ass. And you
Okay, there you
probably
go.
ain't never met nobody in the strip club that's watching you dance naked actually want to be around you in regular
Y'all
life.
niggas, man.
More or less, yes. What I agree with
You go
Roots,
ahead
more or
after
less.
that, plus.
Nah, that
Bitches,
shit pissed
these
me off,
niggas
bro. And then you
different.
gonna try to spin the block after you realize, damn, really ain't nobody really looking at me while I'm on this pole doing all this bullshit. Damn, I
Sheesh.
should probably get off this hoe. Fuck it. I'm gonna go find this nigga. Nah, it's too late, bitch. Now I'm gonna go die in the ring. Congratulations.
Go ahead, Pulos.
I just don't think I agree with what these niggas are saying at all.
All right, go
I
ahead,
don't
Pulos.
either, but go ahead.
Enlighten me. Go ahead, Pulos.
The lady is a stripper, and I'm pretty sure it's common knowledge that they don't really date their clients like that. So she's there for a job, nigga. Like just because he a good guy in you niggas' eyes, even though he might have been a good nigga, that don't mean she gotta date this nigga and stop doing what she doing because a nigga come in her life. Like, what the fuck is you niggas talking about? Like
If
stripping
you're
past her prime, like the
bro,
bitch
you
still
really
looked
think,
good and was getting client, and like people still was like
bro,
trying to.
she was going
So
around asking people if they wanted a private dance, and they were saying, nah, I'm good.
Oh, I ain't
What
yeah,
hear
you
that
doing?
part.
there's evidence in the film, brother. Like, come on,
I didn't hear that part.
come on.
Either way though,
All right. You
still though,
never do,
are you
nigga.
supposed to? What'd you say? What'd you say?
He said you never do, nigga.
Oh my
I
god.
don't got to, nigga. It's a fucking stripper, nigga. She can be in that bitch till she's 70, nigga. Fuck you niggas talking about past her prime, nigga. You niggas some saving stripper ass. Oh, she should have just went with him. He's a good guy. What the fuck is you weird ass niggas talking about?
I never said he a
what make
good
this
guy. I
nigga a
said
good
that was
guy?
your
Yeah,
opportunity
nigga.
to live
What
a
make
regular
this a
life,
good
and
guy?
you skipped out on
Nigga
it.
said
Nah, hold up.
he
She didn't
impressed with
have
this
to. She didn't
You talking
lifestyle.
have
about
to
this
get with that
deadbeat ass
nigga.
nigga Roots?
She look.
What the-
Yeah, nigga don't even take care of his kid. He a good
Yeah,
guy. Like, what the fuck is
yeah.
you niggas?
I
I
never said
agree
he
with
was a
you
good guy. I don't know
100%.
where y'all
Hold
got
on,
that.
let Luno
But
go.
here's the
Dubbington
thing.
did.
Hold on.
Here's the
Let
thing, though,
Luno
yo.
go.
Here's the thing, though, yo. You came out with me to close shop for my Spawn. I gave your Spawn a collectible edition of my likeness as an action figure. You know what my drama and my situation, all that. I'm not saying you gotta get with me because of that, but I did spill all the tea about my life to you. The least you could do is not call me just a customer after I've tried to do a nice gesture for you, because I would get upset too.
She
Like,
came
'cause I'm
back
not
and said
just
he
a-
wasn't just a
I'm
customer.
not
Ludo.
tripping that he got upset. That's fine.
Yeah, that's
She
all
don't
I'm
gotta,
saying.
like you said, she don't gotta be with nobody until she want to.
She don't. That's definitely
And
not.
then
No,
when she wanted to be, it was too late.
Okay,
I'm gonna go
so
die in the
what?
rain.
Did she go
Well, there,
cry
there you
about
go.
it?
Yeah.
Did
yeah,
she
that's
cry
her
about it?
problem. That's her problem.
No,
And
she
you
didn't.
know, you know what
about
too? If
No,
she
she
wants to
didn't.
live, she's gonna live with some guilt because, hey, in his time of need, yo, you was trying to be a little, you know what I'm saying?
Come on,
And
man.
it's gonna hurt.
Let's
That's
hear
all I'm
Slim.
saying.
Slim, the only one who didn't put his input in.
Oh,
Pause it.
Slim loved her. He wanted to be a slut.
Yo.
Jesus Christ.
I agree. So I agree with Pujols, and so one thing, Luno, yeah, like she said what she said to him, but also like that don't mean because this lady said she ain't trying to fuck with you. Even when she came back and said she wanted to fuck with you, you had your mind made up to go commit suicide, pretty much. Like if we take all the dressing off of it, the nigga went and committed suicide after that.
Yep.
Yeah.
That don't give you the right. I mean, you can do what you want. It's your life, but because this lady said she don't want to fuck with you, and your daughter is upset because you made a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
You promised her something, you made a mistake. You don't get to be the victim here. I don't think he's no victim.
Slim, they
Nobody
want to
said
blame
he's
it on
a
the
victim.
bitch. They want to blame it on
No,
her.
I feel what you're saying.
No, see, hold on. See, this is where
I
shit
don't-
get misconstrued.
We
Hold
can
on,
play the
hold on, real quick,
we gonna play it back.
This
Yeah,
is where
because
shit
I
gets-
heard,
y'all
I
mentioned-
listened
where
to
shit
what
gets
you
guilt,
said,
misconstrued, bro. Because
Y'all
y'all
mentioned
talking
guilt.
about,
That's why I'm saying
she's a victim and all this. No,
She's not a victim.
It's
Y'all
you
making it
deal
seem
with.
like he a victim.
I'm not saying he a victim. I'm saying both of them are a victim of their own circumstance, but not to a victim to each other.
I mean, he definitely did bad shit.
Hold on. You turned down the nigga, and then when you came back, it was too late. The same way when he tried to approach you, it was too late. Y'all was already the customer in or the client in what the client and service, whatever the fuck that relationship that y'all already had right then and there. You had already made your mind up. He was too late.
Went out in a blaze of glory. Like that's all he cared about. Like, fuck it. She ain't missing nothing.
Hey, she even pulled up to the event, like, but he already had his mind made up that he was finna go kill herself. So I don't know, man.
Your daughter don't fuck with you,
all
nigga.
I'm saying is that
His daughter don't fuck with him because shit that he did. That's something that y'all didn't mention.
The nigga made mistakes and shit like that.
He said, "Don't nobody give a fuck about me. I get hurt all in the world and shit." She's like, "Look, but
he's
I'm
right,
here. Bitch. What happened
when
I
that
was
shit on himself?
Bitch, what you mean I'm here? What happened when I actually needed you? Fuck,
I mean, it's not a good thing that everybody.
That bitch was at work, bro. Like, the fuck are you talking about?
And she pulled up before he left, like for real.
She done went and got in the car.
He had already had his mind up.
Look, when he first got her, like, found out about his heart condition, she went and got in the car with him during her shift. Like, nigga, bro, damn, let
15 minutes of a conversation.
That's a lot. I'm not leaving out my job for shit.
She helped this nigga daughter. She helped this nigga pick out a present for his daughter. I don't know what y'all want. Like, what was she supposed to do for this nigga?
It's not. Nobody said she was supposed to do.
So what do you want?
This nigga or him to do anything for her?
What's the proper conclusion for that you would have like?
The proper conclusion is exactly what happened.
No.
I don't understand.
No. You're because y'all are saying that it's an issue, like that it was a problem. I'm trying to see what was the problem.
Yeah, what's the problem?
No, I'm saying you turned down the nigga and then you tried to double back and it was too late. Period.
So what?
Do you agree with his actions? Like do y'all agree with his actions?
I'll never agree with.
I don't agree with it.
I don't want to. Because this is like serious, so I really honestly don't want to offend nobody. Don't call it PC or nothing like that. But I do consider suicide to be the cowardly way out. So I don't agree. I don't agree with that at all. I don't agree with anybody that takes their life. There's nothing in this world that is that bad that you need to take your life to get over it, bro.
And Buddy's not taking accountability for his own actions. Like, for one, the reason that you and your daughter have this strained relationship is because of
you. Facts.
And so because you came back in her life and you made it like, okay, we're about to reconnect. I'm sorry for everything. I'm trying to be a better father, this and that. And so you promised her, okay, we finna do this. So because she said she waited for 2 hours at a restaurant and he never showed
crazy.
up. He can't blame her for being upset and saying like, you still the same motherfucker. Like you left me at a restaurant for 2 hours.
That feeling being replicated after I'm pretty sure the same type of shit was happening on her birthdays when she's sitting off with
that's
her
what I'm
dad and
saying.
shit like that. That you going and revisiting that feeling as an adult might be worse than experiencing that as a child.
That's what I'm saying. That's his like accountability. That's his fault, and he went and I don't know, man. Like I understand. Like
even
I get why he did what he did.
Like
in this
made
movie,
the first date that they set up and then mixed the second one. Maybe there's some leeway there.
And it was a bullshit reason why too.
Like, it was doing coke and fucking a white bitch.
He was doing coke and fucking a bitch in the bathroom and shit.
First of all, that bitch was trash. Let's speak on that real quick.
I can't even remember.
I don't remember her being trash.
I don't remember her being trash.
Trash, my nigga.
She was like a blonde, I remember, but I don't remember.
Like a regular white girl.
And she sounded terrible. Oh my god.
No, that morning was crazy.
I muted the TV, bro. Like,
hey, Pools, the one bitch turned him down.
Like
he went and got with another bitch and still got mad and went off and killed his up. Like, I don't get it.
Like, I mean, he just
what's wrong with you, bro?
That nigga, like he said, they cheer for that nigga when he in the ring, so he just wanted to go out in the blaze of glory. Fuck it. Jumping off the top rope.
And he said some real shit to him and probably some real shit to athletes, period. Like the world can't hurt me when I'm in this bubble of where I'm lit at.
Man.
Like, I don't think that's real shit.
I don't know. It sounds to me like
I'm saying real as in there's a lot of other people that probably feel that same.
I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Look, everybody just I feel like because he was like a deadbeat dad and he had all these vices and shit like that. Basically, what y'all are basically just saying is his own problem that he want to die or whatever. Like, and that's true. Like, or whatever else. It's nobody else's fault. That's fair. But I think this kind of movie is trying to say like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you do lose all other options, you kind of forget, you know what I'm saying? Like that, you know what I'm saying? The value of your life, the value of your family and all that other shit. Like, you got to value what you have before it's gone kind of deal. Because this is what it looks like when that shit is gone. You know what I'm saying? You're just on a spiral to doom or whatever it is. That's all they was trying to show.
Let me say that I think this nigga is selfish as shit. Like, you gonna do all this shit to your daughter, whatever, cool. Nobody fuck with you in your life, I guess, cool. But bitch ass nigga, you finna go kill yourself in a ring. They gotta come scrape you. You finna like put trauma in the kids that's there. They just seen their favorite nigga, one of their favorite people die in a like bitch ass nigga. Selfish as hell.
I didn't think about that. Like them people that was in the world of the movie, because we already said them niggas in real life wasn't trying to see that nigga, but in the movie,
in real life he completed the move and he won the match, but you know they kept it ambiguous. Like he was supposed to die. So
so like in that realm, and I'm pretty sure this has happened before with wrestlers just dying in the ring, whether it's supposed to not be there during that time or some shit went wrong. But there's people that saw that shit, grown people that saw that shit and probably still traumatized by that shit to this day.
Yeah, I agree with everything y'all was just saying, like the last couple minutes. The only thing that I don't want to happen and I don't like is I don't want it to be like blame put on anybody else, because I feel like the blame is definitely on him.
No, he fucked his life up and he hated the end of it. The end.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Of it.
You did it to yourself, bro.
I feel like
I don't think he definitely
deserved help, but I just feel like you couldn't have expected the people around him to be the ones to give it. That's all.
Yeah, sometimes it takes reaching past your immediate surroundings. Like,
and he was kind of a dickhead too. Like he was kind of a dickhead.
I don't know.
He was kind of a dickhead. I ain't gonna lie.
How?
Like so he wasn't trying to be no dickhead with his daughter or nothing. He's just a absent-minded nigga, I guess. But with the whole situation too, when y'all said the lady turned him down, that nigga started wilding in there.
Oh, that nigga definitely started wilding,
screaming and talking crazy.
Give me a drink. Hey, I want to dance right now.
Get up there and shake them titties, bitch.
Squeeze them titties. Take that ass.
All because she said no. And then he did the same thing in the store. Like the nigga had like a a
he-
meltdown.
But hold on,
He
though.
cut
At the
his
same
hand.
time, though, she did say,
Yeah.
"Okay, you're a customer. All right, well, let me be a customer." The bitch, I want to dance. Like,
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
wrong
but,
with that?
but
he
but
did
you know
that.
you know
Yeah,
you
but,
know
like,
why
he
he
did that
did
shit
it
mad
though.
aggressive.
Yeah, I know why he did it, but damn, I can't.
I think that's the thing.
Well, let me be a customer.
Had-
You can't
had
have
he
it both ways,
stayed-
bitch. I'm a customer now. Get up there and
had
do
he
what I
Yeah,
say.
Flores, but that ain't him. That's not
But,
him.
but look,
You know that
Shit,
wasn't
that's him when he mad,
and
nigga.
that's what
That's the
the aggressiveness is what she had a problem with. No, I think it was
He was
maybe
being
the
a
timing.
dickhead right there.
But had he stayed at that level that he was at when he first said, "Fuck it, give me a drink, let me get a dance," I
don't think it would have been an
like
issue.
okay,
He
bet.
got emotional.
Like,
Get up there and shake them titties like my nigga said.
He got emotional and started screaming like, "Shake them
started
titties,
slapping
bitch!
shit
Give me a
and
drink, bitch!" Like, he was tripping.
nigga was pissed.
Where the
All
fuck is
because
the
she said
waitress
no,
at
man.
with
Calm
my
down.
drink? That nigga was snapping. I caught a fuck with that nigga.
But he cut his finger just to yell at motherfuckers.
Bro, that
Nah,
nigga
but what
put
you
blood
didn't
on
know,
his
Slim,
face.
is
bro, that
that
nigga jammed his hand in a meat slicer, bro.
that's what
That's
Slim don't
insane.
know, bro. Like I did my
What?
research. Like when he was in the store, that shit actually happened, like in real
You
life.
full of shit. You're full
That
of,
scene right there, that's why he started tripping. Like,
you full of shit.
All right, man. Can we get to the final thoughts now, man? Anything else?
Yeah, of course.
All right, man. Let's start with Black Roots, bro.
Bit. I have never watched this movie. I've known of this movie for a while. I haven't really known of Mickey Rourke like that. I've seen him in a couple of shits, but I never like really. Oh, that's Mickey Rourke. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I think his performance in this was really dope. I think in which I looked up the name of the daughter. It was like Evan Rachel something. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I thought she was fire too. She didn't get a whole lot of screen time, but for what she got, I think she did very well with it. What's Aunt May name? Yo.
I don't know, nigga.
All right, fuck it. Aunt May, she was cool. Is as she could have been. I thought she looked a little bit weird naked at some points in time. I felt weird about seeing her ribs like that. But I mean, it was cool.
that nigga just said he's
Crazy.
It don't even matter, bro.
Bro, like she
Do your thing,
all right.
bro.
I'm just my taste. I don't
Yeah,
like
yeah.
people who
Do your
didn't
thing.
like
It's all good. Do your thing. You don't like me. It's all good.
I didn't say I don't like Aunt May. I just don't like seeing her ribs like that. It look like I can
up.
see through the bitch.
That's what's up, brother.
The bitch transparent as hell. But yeah, I thought this movie was dope, man. I guess because it was an older movie and trying to portray an older time, which is why I gave it that grainy feel. It was cool. It could have been clearer for me though. I don't know. Maybe I was watching the wrong version or something. I don't know. But the movie's all right, man. I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
All right.
Who turned
Luna.
it? Yeah, man. It's solid ass movie and a groundbreaking performance by Mr. Mickey Rourke. Mickey Rourke became the character. I felt like this movie didn't pull any punches. It said, when you're down in the dumps and everybody done abandon you, the best you can do is take drugs and die faster. It's like I said, it's the wrestling Requiem for a Dream. It definitely was a great performance from him. None of the characters even pulled their didn't pulled any punches neither. I think everybody had a place in the movie. Movie wasn't even that long neither too. It wasn't like a 2 hour shit like an hour 40. Part. I think. Yeah, it's actually like a quick watch that had a lot of substance. You don't find a lot of movies like that. So I thought it was cool. They simulated the wrestling shit really well. The shit that the character's going through is mad relatable. Just like, you know what I'm saying? If you're a parent, I feel like it might be kind of hard watching dude and his daughter. I'm not a parent, but I guess for parents, like, it probably feels crazy to hear your daughter say, "I never want to see you. I hate you." Not
if you're a good parent.
I guess you're a good parent. You don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to hear that.
I don't even think that's true. They still like say shit like that.
No,
maybe. But
that's cap. Like, it's plenty of good parents who kids be wilding on them sometimes.
Yeah, you might.
That's
be right.
true. But besides that, though, I was gonna say too, like I think the shorty, what I like about her was that she was interested in the main character. She was like kind of there for him, but also like not easy to impress and not easy to get one over on, which is nice. I like when chicks aren't just damsels in distress or just like easy sex symbol, shorties. Like they got a sense of self. You gotta kind of have as the male lead, you gotta have a kind of conquest over them and stuff. So I like that they didn't make her just like easy, like right in the palm of this nigga hand. Like at first you thought it was sweet or whatever, right? But she's still about her money, still about her work. Wooty woo. He got to kind of prove to her shit. So I thought it was nice. Otherwise, though, man, actually one of the better movies. I didn't think I was gonna like it much, honestly. Especially since WWE had did a little bit of promotion of this back when it dropped. I thought it was gonna be another corny WWE endorsed movie, but nah, this ain't no The Condemned. This ain't no 12 rounds, even though 12 rounds is pretty decent too. I gave this See No Evil. Oh, this ain't no See No Evil. That one was grilled butt cheeks. We're gonna give this movie here
8 point what?
Yeah, we're gonna give this one 8.2. Yeah, that's a good movie.
It's crazy. Both
Alright,
of them got the same person too.
All right, so I'm not gonna say too much, but I love the film. First time watching it, love the film. I like all the behind the scenes shots that they included about the whole like independent wrestling circuit and like the hardships that they have to go through just to make some bread and whatnot. Yeah, all the characters were dope. I think Mickey Rourke definitely was the best character in this film. Great performance by him. Damn near almost unrecognizable too. And 8.5 is my rating.
All right, who else?
Damn, she was fast in the bitch. All right, initially I missed last week's episode, so I go on the Discord. I look at this week's movie, see a very zesty cover. I say, oh no, I don't want to watch this at all.
Let me go look because I don't know what you're talking about.
It looks just like
this right here.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I say, hell no, Paul.
That's zesty.
Yeah, what he doing? Like I don't know what's happening.
He's clearly laying on like some rope.
Laying on something.
All right,
out of here. But okay,
That was weird, bro.
Who else?
I'm weird because it don't matter. Whatever. Pretty good movie though, man. I turned it on. Got my attention almost immediately. Pretty good movie. That second scene
tuned in like throughout the entire movie.
No, I watched it in intervals. I probably watched it like 3 times, like here, then there, then today. But yeah, his fight scenes was fire. Like, no, not his wrestling scenes was fire. Like the shit Roos was saying, where they talk to each other in the ring to let niggas know, fucking throw me over your shoulder, or I'm finna fucking slam you right here, or whatever. Shit was fire, man. The acting was pretty good. Every main character, even the side characters, the little boss dude was weird as a bitch. The people he was wrestling, like everybody respected this nigga too, like in the wrestling world. Like this nigga was really like that, bro. It's just sad that he was that nigga, and then that's what his life ended up. So all you young niggas out here who that nigga right now, stay on your shit, man, or you might end up like this nigga.
Definitely, bro. Please stay on your shit, bro.
And when I say stay on your shit, that don't mean grind out whatever you're doing for the rest of your life. It's other ventures you can get into, bro. Like
make sure you stay a good father, nigga, or mother, or whatever.
Whatever you doing, just do your best at the shit. You feel me? See that these other niggas on this pit, they can't talk like that. They not me. They can't do that. That's why I get the 95 live comments. And
I spoke about grief, nigga.
I don't care nothing about that shit. 8 flat. Great movie.
Don't give a fuck about grief.
Not once. No, I don't give no fuck about no grief. It's on you, Slim. Pause.
All right. So I agree with a lot of things that y'all said. I think this was a really solid movie. I like how they had the characters, like the main characters. I think the 3 of them that we talked about, they all played their roles pretty well, and they all had different types of roles. I feel like Mickey being the star who's kind of like falling from grace, and he's trying to get back. So wrestling is the only thing he knows, and now he's trying to figure out how to make it without wrestling and reconnect with his family, his daughter, and he's trying to talk to this lady over here on the side and everything. So we're getting to see like the personal side of his life as opposed to a lot of wrestling or fighting or boxing shit. We kind of see like them in the ring for most of the time. I think this is more like a character study, and we're just breaking down like him as a character as opposed to him as a wrestler. And so, I mean, I think it was pretty good. A pretty good story. Yeah, it ain't really too much more that I can say about this that y'all didn't say. And so, for me, I give it a 7.7.
Before you give the final rating, I want to just kind of piggyback off of what Pulos was saying. You know, this is a real, and reiterate something. This is like a real thing that happens to wrestlers and shit, bro. Like they'll really be at the top of their game and end up doing autograph signings in a fucking bookstore, bro. Like that, and that can happen to anyone. That can happen to the littest of the lit, bro. And there's a huge like what is it, surplus, or there's a huge spike in wrestlers now. Like there's a lot of new motherfuckers on the scene now, and so just be careful, bro. Like don't get roped into no bullshit, and stay true to humanity and what is good for you as a person. You know what I'm saying? Like keep being a father, keep being a son, a daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like make sure you keeping your mind intact. Don't be putting that bullshit in your body for real. Like really, like stay a human, bro. Like for real.
All right, man. So with that being said, the final score for The Wrestler is a 7.9.
Right.
Now, Black Roots has the honor of selecting the next movie. So Black Roots, tell the people what we're watching.
Yeah.
And I got the picture too.
This is my first pick in a minute, man.
Welcome back.
I think we've ventured down variants of these type of movies, but I will say that this is probably one of the the front runners when it comes to movies like this. When I say movies like this, I'm talking mob shit. I'm talking gangster shit. I'm talking white man with a fucking 22 running down and shooting you in the face because you ain't got his money on time type shit. I'm talking doing heists and shit. I'm talking about robbing banks bareface because they don't give a fuck. I'm talking about motherfucking Robert De Niro, Goodfellas, nigga.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
About time I finally watched this shit.
I never watched this shit, bro. It's about time.
Yeah, so you never seen Casino nor Goodfellas?
Nah, I just watch AR-Ab. Like he do all this shit in real life.
Here we go.
Do movies and shit.
You got Rob De Niro, man. Joe Pesci in this hoe. Ray Liotta in this hoe, man.
It's time, bro.
Hey, Luno, have you ever seen this one?
Never.
Oh, this gonna be good. I can't wait to hear y'all niggas review on this shit.
Oh shit! Oh wait, no, we good. I was gonna say my brother's little birthday shit next week, but that's on Saturday. We good.
Copy.
Yeah, I seen Goodfellas a long time ago, so it'll be
you only seen it once?
Yeah, I only watched it once.
I ain't gonna lie, I've watched this shit like a fucking lot. Like I think my pops introduced me to this movie when I was in like middle school or some shit, and it's always been one of my favorite crime like mobster movies.
All right, man. Anything else before we get up out of here?
Oh man, I think we're good. All good?
Yeah, man.
Y'all stay tuned. Make sure you comment and subscribe. We still doing Quiet on Set. We still doing X-Men 97. Make sure y'all pull up for both of those episodes. Probably gonna be happening sometime next week. And like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.
Shout out Mila.
Thanks. We love you.
I'm gonna make a meal out of.
That was a Sardonia.
Sardonia, make a